What is up, peeps? It's following TCG, and I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video. And it is almost New Year's. This is going to be the last video on my channel of the year, so I'm very, very excited to get this one up and done. But with that said, I hope you do all have a great New Year. If you're watching this after the New Year, I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. With that said, let's get into the video. So we are going to be playing a Turtonator list, which can hit some decent numbers if it goes well. So I just wanted to explore this. So Turtonator, we're going to be primarily using the Searing Flame attack whilst having Infernape in play and having the likes of Lorantis promo and stuff and Choice Band and the likes of that. And the damage can really rack up if you get things going. So I wanted to try and experiment with this, and I've done a few deck lists experimenting. I've tried it with Shrine. I tried it with the, is it something Volcano Park, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. Weller Volcano Park, that's what's coming into my head. I could be so wrong. So I've been experimenting with that, and I think I found a decent balance. This one actually plays Ninetales GX. Load Ninetales GX, should I say, to guarantee that we get the Infernape out a lot quicker. So we do have to sacrifice the Shrine for that, but it just means a better setup, a lot quicker setup. Starting the Lele is a bit rough, unfortunately. We're just going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid. So yeah, I mean, what we could do is we could actually get Vulpix down with this Nest Ball and then go for a Beacon. I'm not too sure. This video shouldn't be too long, I'm afraid. With that said, I want to make sure I do give you some good, decent gameplay. So I'll try my best to make sure that this is some good gameplay for you today. But the reason why it's not going to be too long is because I do have to get ready for a for the New Year's Eve arrangements that I have and stuff like that. So I do need to get that all sorted. So I'm going to go for the turn 1 Kiawe here, which is pretty much the classic turn 1 of a Ho-Oh deck. So they've got what they want. Oh, Elm straight away. Sweet stuff. So we can actually get ourselves some Chimchar. And I think only, to be fair, I only want one Vulpix. I think we can do that. And then we'll drop down a... So does that mean we have no Fomantis in the deck? We have none. Oh my god, we played 2-2, and we've prized a Lorantis and 2 Fomantis, which is kind of scary. I do not like that. Let's go for Heat Factory. We need to be very reserved when using Heat Factory, he says as he just uses it willingly. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we need to be reserved when using Heat Factory because we only play 8 energy and no energy recovery. So primarily we're going to be using only 4 energy during the game, but I made sure it's 8 to increase the chance of hitting energy and also allowing Heat Factory to do its thing. Now, we kind of did have to just let that happen, which is a shame. But that's exactly what Ho-Oh does so well. It just gets the crazy knockouts like right away. But we're going to go straight away and get this stuff out here. Now, it's a real pain that we can't get our Lorantis out because that's really what makes us hit the numbers. But we're just going to be here doing our thing. Now, I'm actually going to use a load of Ninetales here just to maybe get some Nest Balls and just get some stuff out. Like another Turtonator, maybe another Chimchar. I don't know how I feel about that, to be fair, but we do want to get another Turtonator out. So this is just a single energy attacking deck, but it's fun. It is fun. Let's do it again, and maybe we can get ourselves another Vulpix, but that seems pointless. Yeah, we're just going to fail that, and we're just going to go for the Searing Flame. This is a bit rough, doing only 40 damage, well 100 damage of course with the Searing Flame, but if they flip tails they do get KO'd next turn. No, they don't. They don't. And this is why we need Weller Volcano Park. Now unfortunately I only have 2 of them. I did try and trade, but I couldn't really find any around. It's not a very popular card. So I only have 2. So what I kind of done to manage that was play a Lusamine. So if we do get them knocked out, you know, a counter stadium, we can Lusamine for them back. If we really, really need it, but it really makes a big difference because the whole point of this Turtonator deck is to use 1 energy that does burn, do as much damage with that as possible, whilst making sure that they stay burned. So you can you can actually hit some pretty big numbers if you get things right. If you just get 1 Lorantis on the bench, you get a Turtonator Choice Band, and then you get Infernape. If they take the burn from their turn and then also take it back, that's a subtotal of 180 damage. So you can actually hit some good numbers, but it's only if you get set up. Now the issue here was that we just didn't. Both our Fomantis are being prized, and Lorantis is extremely crucial. At least 1 is extremely crucial to make sure we hit some good numbers. So it's a bit of a shame that it hasn't worked out that way because that's exactly how I would like it to. But you know, sometimes that's just the way things roll, and that's just where we're going to go with it. So yeah. Oh, they've actually gone for the quit, so I guess that kind of worked out. Let's just jump into another one. I know I said I probably only have time for like one or something, but that's like quit halfway through, so that's perfectly fair. But yeah, I'm so excited for 2019. I mean, the like last quarter of this year has been incredible for me YouTube wise. Having a lot of you guys come through, subscribe, and you know, a lot more comments and stuff like that. A lot more people coming for the streams, just a lot more interactivity, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I do genuinely like see a future now with this channel, and I just want to keep going and keep going and just see where this can go. I'm so excited to see where this can go. So, but yeah, I'm very grateful to all of you coming by and actually clicking the subscribe button. It tells me that, you know, you actually want to see what I'm doing. So it just makes you feel really awesome. It makes you feel really good. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to see where this goes. What are we up against here? What are we up against? Probably a load of Ninetales. That's going to be my guess. Right, let's just go for the Elm here. Oh, I do want to make one thing, make one announcement effectively. I probably will make a video on it just to go into more detail, but I'll briefly mention it here. I actually have launched a Discord server now. I've had a few requests to do that. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We don't really need another Chimchar, so we could do... I mean, could the Chimchar be KO'd next turn? Potentially. We could do this. Or we could... We have the rare candy in hand already. I mean, we could do this. We don't really need the Ninetales. Are we going to do this? We're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to go with this play. We're not even going to, like, work with the Ninetales. We're just going to drop another Chimchar just in case. And just get some Fermantises out. Yeah, good stuff. We're even going to touch a fire energy here and just go for the Fury Swipes. Why not, right? Alright, we do get 10 damage on the Ditto. Awesome stuff. But yeah, I have a Discord server now. I will leave a link to the Discord in the description down below. It'll actually be in the top of the description where the subscribe button and the Twitter follow link is as well. So you can jump in and join. I've already had someone join. It's all fully set up. I'm sure as the Discord server goes on, there'll be more changes, but I have it all fully set up. There's like a deck suggestion tab, and it's just a really cool thing. So if you do want to suggest a deck, oh, we're playing this deck. Oh no! So if you do want to suggest, you know, a deck to me, you can actually do it through. Oh, I hit my mic. You can do it through the Discord server, and I'll see it right there. And there's other stuff as well that I wanted to include. So if you do want to get involved, then by all means, click the link in the description. But as I said, I will make a full video just going into a bit more detail about it. Okay, that's... Wow, they're actually going to take out the Lele. That is an incredibly smart way to play that. Wow, 2 games in a row we've had our Lele's just tanked, just gone. That's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Oh, no. Okay, we actually have... Oh, this is tough. I have to discard 2 cards here, but I want to use the Nest Ball and I want to use the Lorantis. Well, I'm going to get the Lorantis out because right now we're not hitting big numbers considering we're playing a Gramble and not a GX deck. And we have to Ultra Ball away the Nest Ball and the Guzma because the Nest Ball would be great right now to get the Turtonator out, but the Cynthia is just too important to neglect. So let's get the benched one evolved here. And let's Cynthia and hope we just draw into a Fire Energy and a Turtonator. That's pretty much what we're looking for. And we don't get it. Ah, that's super rough. So what we're going to do is this, regardless, they're going to get a KO this turn. So I'm going to actually retreat into the Vulpix here and just get myself a Turtonator. Get myself a Turtonator and a Lele, I guess? I mean, I have a draw supporter next turn. I mean, I don't want to get a Lele into play because you just saw, like, they just, like, took it out. And that's how they're going to win here. So maybe we just get 2 Turtonators. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do that. And just expect that they take out the Vulpix. We're going to have to go down another prize, which is just super rough. But not drawing into the energy or the Turtonator during that turn was like super, super unfortunate. Right now, the damage that we're hitting is, so that's 20 extra damage, isn't it? So that's 30. That's 50 damage on the Steering Flame in it. So we're actually going for 110 right now with the burns, which again is just a bit shy, 20 damage off. So a third, the Lorantis should really go for that, but that's really stretching it, to be fair. I do have a list that plays 3, unless this is the one that plays 3. I don't know. I do have a list that plays 3 Lorantis promos, but I felt that was always a bit of a stretch. All right, so they're actually going to go for all out and whiff. So that's good. That's really good. We just need to get an energy, which we don't. So it's a bit rough now. We're going to have to Lily here, but then that means we can't necessarily get out of this active position, which just gives them another... Oh, we can, but we just don't get the... Oh, this is such a shame. Okay. I kind of want to save this Vulpix, but at the same time, I don't mind it just going down. We're going to Beacon again just to, like, thin. I don't mind getting a Lele and a Turtonator now. Like, if we have to play Lele, we have to play Lele. You know, I'm not going to neglect a Lele just for the sake of being ignorant, you know, and being like, I don't care, they're not going to take our Lele. No, they're gonna win the game before they even get the chance to take it out. So we kind of have to do this. So yeah, this is why I included the 8 fire energy so we could draw into it. Maybe I could reduce the fire energy and add an energy lotto. That might actually be better. Thinking about it, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But this deck only needs 1 energy to attack, and it can hit big numbers. It's just we've got the setup, we just don't have the energy now. So there's always one thing. Always one thing. If we just top deck the energy, that would be fantastic. Absolutely great. But they don't have to go for the empty hand right now. What are they gonna go for? The Lurantis. Okay. Okay, so they've just whiffed. And we got the energy. Good stuff. Good stuff. So their engine right now is like really stuck, which is really good. They haven't got a single Macargo, so they can't utilize it. We're just going to go in now with the Searing Flame. So they have to find a way to retreat next turn. Otherwise, they will be KO'd. Or are they already KO'd? No. But yeah, so that's exactly... Is it Weller? Yeah, Weller Volcano Park. I got it right. There we go. It's doing its thing. He flipped heads. Doesn't matter. They are KO'd next turn, regardless of what they do. So... Unless they find a way to retreat. But they've played like, what, yeah, 2 Guzmas and a Switch. I mean, I'm sure they have some more Switch options. But right now, they can't even... Yep, that's it. They can't even use the Oranguru because they have... Clearly, they're like stuck. There's something in their hand that's not working. Like, all they need is an Ultra Ball. But... Which is funny because this deck plays a ton of like deck thinners. But hey, it's great. We're coming up against a Grand Ball that is just like flopping. It's absolutely flopping. Our hand is like, even our own hand is a bit jammed. I mean, I could play Elm just to thin again. I mean, I don't see why not. If we have basics, no, we don't. Okay, so that's just the way it is. I might as well drop the choice band here. It makes no difference, but again, thins the hand, so if we need Cynthia. All right, so Slugman's down there. So now nice and comfortably hitting 110 damage every turn with Vela Volcano Park into play. On a basic 130 HP Pokemon that has a weakness to water, which isn't an incredible typing right now. So I think Turtonator is pretty fun. I think it's fun, and I think it's interesting to say the least. If only this ability stacked, right? If that ability stacked, that would be busted. Yeah, let's put 6 damage counters instead of 2, instead of saying something down the line of put 6 more, because if it said 6 more or something like that, that'd be great. Right, so we got 2 victories there. Wow, just absolutely raking in the victories. Unfortunately, didn't see the deck to its fullest effect, but I do have to go to get ready. But I'll show you the list nonetheless. Let's get this here. No, it's Turt, not Turtonator. Turt. And I will actually put this list into my Discord. So I'll export it like that now, and then I'll just copy it into my Discord server so you can see it there. To be fair, I might change it up. I might throw in an energy lotto and remove an energy. Might do that. That seems decent, but then Heat Factory gets a bit weird. I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, this is the list here. Do give it a shot. I mean, it's very interesting. You can actually hit some pretty good numbers for a singular energy on a 130 HP basic Pokemon. I mean, that's a very good recipe for a deck that can rival, you know, top tier GX decks. So give it a shot. Let me know exactly what you get. I mean, if you want, you can try and incorporate Shrine into this. If you want to get rid of Ninetales and Lele, but I feel like Ninetales is so important because like it just gets the Infernape out much quicker, so you can just go. Now you're probably wondering, to be fair, I don't know if there is a fire type Infernape. I think there is, but I don't own any. I only have fighting, so that's why I've got fighting. So I still would probably recommend going for the fire, just, you know, to match the typings and to be able to use Burst Punch if it's needed, which I can't do. So if there is a fire type, go for it, but that's why. Anyway, with that said, thank you very much for watching. And of course, thank you very much for subscribing. Do leave a like if you did enjoy it and share it with your friends. If you think this idea is interesting, you want to try it out between the two of you, or more, however that would work. But yeah, with that said, do have a great new year, and I'll leave you to it. Peace.